So what exactly happened in Dark Souls Remastered? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you. This is the story of Jeff. Greetings. My name is Jeff. And I'm an undead. I woke up in an asylum. Arkham Asylum. It was a bit boring in there, it was. There weren't much to do. But then some bastard opened up the sunroof and was like, "Hey you wanna come with me?" And I said, "In what regard?" He went, "Have a key." I went, "Oh, thanks." That key let me open my door, so I was free. So I wandered around for a bit. And then this great big fat arse lad with a hammer jumped down and attacked me, so I had to run away. After doing that, I climbed around for a bit and got shot at. But it was all fine, because I found a sword and a shield. After that, I jumped back into the room with the man with the hammer, and I stabbed him a few times. And after that, he dropped dead. Oh, brilliant. By the way, the person who opened the door for me, he was dead. I spoke to him and he was like, fuck. I've died. Here. Would you like some alcohol? So he gave me alcohol. After that, I left, and this great big ass bird jumped down and took me to the Firelunk Shrine. It was like, where the fuck am I? So after looking around the Firelink Shrine for a bit, I decided to potter off towards the city. I got up to Undead Berg, and I was like, oh, the people of the town were really horrible to me. They kept poking me with spears and stabbing me with swords. Some of them even threw bloody bombs at me. Like, what the fuck? This is assault. This is terrorism, it is. So I stabbed a lot of them. So then I went. He had a bit more of a wander around. Oh, then, instead of just stabbing me and then letting me stab him back, these bastards showed up with shields. They had fucking shields, like, what the fuck? Like, where did that come from? You got a shield now, have you? Right then. So I dodged past the shield and stabbed him in the back. So then, after a bit of wandering around, this great big fat ass knight came after me. Like, who the fuck are you? They called him the Black Knight, and I was like, oh, ain't that racist? I had to have a fight against him. But eventually I won by throwing fireballs at him. And then I climbed up this great big tower. And at the top of this tower was a great big bridge, and I walked into the bridge and was like, oh, there's a bridge here. I trotted along the bridge. And then another one of those fat ass demons dropped down, and I was like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? So I killed him. And after that I was like, right, hopefully there's gonna be a bonfire around here somewhere. So I trotted off downstairs, and I met some bastard who was obsessed with the sun. And I was like, mate, it's the fucking sun. If you look at it anymore, you're gonna go blind. He was like, no, praise the sun, laddie. I was like, yeah, okay, you wanker. So I wandered off. And next thing you know, this great big fat ass dragon swoops down and is like, fuck you. And I died. And then I died again. And then I looked up the fucking wiki on how to get past him and found out that if I just stood underneath a bridge and shot at him, he would eventually give me a sword. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I've got the Drake sword. To this day, I still don't know how I'm actually meant to kill him properly. I don't know what I was meant to do. But I killed him, I did. So I wandered around, got eaten alive by some sewer rats. The fuck is a sewer rat? Caught hit by some sewer rats. And was like, oh, crikey. So I climbed up. And then there was another one of these pissing black knights to us. Take that, you bastard. So after that, I did a bit of wandering around, and I ended up in the bloody chapel. And there was a blacksmith there called Andre, and he was like, "Ah, mate, don't walk into that corridor to the side of me. There's this great big fucking demon in there, and he'll kill you." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, you lunatic." So I walked into that corridor, and next thing you know, there's this great big demon, but he didn't kill me. I killed him. Way. So we killed him. He's like, right, he's dead now. So I carried on, went back upstairs, and walked over to this great big church. And in the church, I was like, "Whoa, this is a great big church," and got attacked by a bunch of dudes. But it was all fine. Climbed up to the roof at church and was like, "Right, according to some pillock back in Firelink Shrine, I've got to ring this fucking bell. So I'm gonna go do that." So I went up to ring the bell, and a fucking gargoyle attacked me. Like, what the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I thought you was a statue. So I'm halfway through this fight with a gargoyle, yeah? And I stab him a few times. And next thing you know, he brings his mate over. And I'm like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? So I died. And I was slightly pissed about that. So I came back and was like, right, you cheeky bastard, I'm gonna have you. And I did. I stabbed a lot of them. They're both dead. So after that, I climbed up the bloody tower they were guarding. And I rung the bell. Hey, what do you think of that, you dead bastard? Right, so I climbed back down, met some weird magician dude, carried on, and went back to the blacksmith. And after blacksmith, I was like, right, where do I go now? So I ended up walking around this fucking woods, climbed around for a bit, and then met the Moonlight Butterfly. I was like, hello, love, how's your day going? And then she fucking attacked me. I was like, right. And then begun a fucking stalemate. She was just there like, wait, I'm not gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you, but you can't attack me. Wee. But eventually she came over for a chat and I stabbed her in the face with a sword. After that, I climbed upstairs and got a piece of coal. I fetched it back to Andre and was like, mate, can you do anything with this? And he was like, whoa, divine coal. That's some good shit, that is. Give it here. And I did. After that, he gave me the option to buy this fucking emblem. And I was like, sure, why not? So I did. I then went for a wander around in the rest of the woods. But I was a bit underleveled, but I succeeded. And then I met this great big dog with a sword in its mouth. And I was like, who's a good boy? And he was like, woof, woof, woof. So I said, who's a good boy? He said, woof, woof, woof. So I said, I don't understand Doganese, I'm sorry. And he said, woof, 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 woof. And I was like, yeah, sorry, mate, I don't know what the fuck. Why are you stabbing me with a sword? You're a dog. Dogs aren't meant to do that. Dogs aren't meant to have swords. Dogs, why do you have a sword? You're a dog. You fucking dog. You know that, right? You're a bit of dog shit. So we had a fight, we did. It was a pretty good fight. He put up a tough fight. But eventually I stabbed him and was like, you are not a good boy. And then he turned around and in his dying breath said, oh, sorry, mate. I didn't realise you didn't speak Doganese. And I was like, oh, cock. I'm sorry, mate. I'm just gonna loot your body and forget this ever happened, right? Sorry, Sif. So I did. He gave me the ring to fight the 4 kings. I've got no idea who the hell the 4 kings are, but... okay. So I decided to head off down into the ruins. We went back to the Firelink Shrine. I was like, right, if I go downstairs, I can enter the place that I keep forgetting the name of that these four kinks are in. So I was like, right, off we go. We went downstairs. Like, right, here I am. And then these fucking ghosts popped out and attacked me, and I was like, well, how the fuck do I attack them back? So I had to look on Google. Like, right. So I used the transient curse so I could finally fight the bastards. And then one of them dropped a sword that allowed me to fight them without the curses. Hey! And then I climbed up this house and I met a nice merchant. And he was like, aye, mate, I can give you the items to fight the ghosts. So I was like, hey! So I then wandered around and found a locked door. And behind this locked door was a bloody lever. And if I pulled this lever, the water would drain because there was water about. I forgot to mention that. There was water covering up like half the bloody city. And I was like, well, where's the key? And I wandered around for ages and I was like, where's the fucking key? So I looked on the wiki and apparently I've got to kill the merchant. He was a lovely lad, he was. Why the fuck do I have to kill him? Just because I didn't do a bloody quest line. I didn't want to kill him, he was rather nice actually. And there was no indication that I had to murder him to get a key. But nonetheless, I took my axe and I stabbed him in the back. Sorry, lad, I really didn't mean anything by it. So I went down into the ruins and was like, whoa, these are ruins. And I finally found the four kinks. So I walked in and went to have a fight with them. And they whooped my ass. There was one of them and I got him to about half HP. Then the second one appeared. I was like, who the fuck are you? Then the third one appeared and I was like, what the shit? Then the fourth one appeared and I was like, oh, cock it. I'm fucking dead, I am. I'm dead. And then I died.